goddamn it, grand rising, good afternoon, wherever you at in the goddamn world, honey. I ain't gonna stay long right now. I'm about to get myself together and come back later. I woke up and Nipsey told me to come down here and light his altar. I thank God I ain't been goddamn coughing because I had to really be careful. I can't just light it every day like I used to. And I wanna, cook us something to eat. So would y'all please hit my cash app, make it clap, goddamn it, so that I can put some fresh new things on his altar and freshen up his altar, new candles, because y'all see how he been coming through giving me all this really good information to pass to y'all, and he's still not finished. I still am working on the other information that he wants me to give, which ties into this sacrifice stuff with Mariah and her mother and her sister. So it's like, I've been watching the news, and then Israel, I think Hezbollah and Israel, they just dropped new missiles. It's more fighting over there. They talking about they're afraid this is going to be World War III. This is very, very scary time that we living in. So we have to keep up with the news and what is going on, and also prepare ourselves and start stockpiling, because all the experts are saying that this is with the jobs dropping, even though but the vice president Kamala is talking about the Bidenomics is working, the Bidenomics is not working. There are a lot of people that are unemployed. There are a lot of companies that are closing right now. They're saying this recession that is hitting is going to be as bad as the 2008 recession and the fall of real estate. I was watching two people that deal with investments and foreclosure properties. They were talking about Atlanta and saying that the inner city of Atlanta, a lot of these black people call this the chocolate mecca and the black mecca, but people that were born and raised here, a lot of them are leaving, or they got roommates in their 40s and 50s and can't afford to buy no house, can barely afford to pay rent, because the developers have went in the inner city of Atlanta and have gotten rid of the homes, jacked up the prices, and got a lot of these little condos, tiny apartments that you cannot buy. You can just rent them, and deliberately driving black people and minorities out to create just a white inner city. And then how the property values and the taxes are going up so high here. A lot of people have been foreclosed. A lot of black people ain't paid their mortgage since the goddamn COVID era about 2-3 years ago, and have gotten behind, and I guess filed some type of motions and paperwork to keep from being put out, or to put a freeze on a mortgage. And now that is changing. A lot of these people have to pay it and can't pay it, getting put out, don't have stable jobs, or don't have jobs to make enough money to be able to cover their mortgage. So what I would suggest is, if you got a property in Atlanta, or basically anywhere you got a house, hold on to it. Do not sell it right now. This is not a good time to sell it. You want to wait until after this election, because Biden and them have not helped this economy at all, and letting all these convicts and these murderers, letting the worst of the worst come in from all these countries. There's so much crime. People don't feel safe in their houses. A lot of people are being killed. A lot of black people are being attacked as well, but they don't want to discuss that shit. A lot of black folks are homeless, are being put out their homes and cannot survive, have a lot of mental issues, health issues, don't get adequate health care, or they putting people out in the street that are homeless. The hospitals are, without giving them adequate treatment. They don't have anywhere to go, anywhere to stay. It's like, wait until see after this election where the employment market, the interest rate, the job market is going to be. You might be able to even invest in, if you're an investor, or even if you're not and you want to get a home, it'd be better to find a foreclosed one, or wait till the bottom drops even more, where the sellers cannot even sell for market value. They're saying it's happening now. A lot of sellers have to back out. A lot of real estate agents are backing out of the industry, because a lot of the contracts that they write for houses are falling, because a lot of the buyers cannot meet these loans, or can't keep up their loans, or the sellers don't have the value. They're dropping the value in certain areas, so they cannot get market value, because the market is really fucked up. No matter what Camilla Harris is saying right now, out here it's reflecting something totally different, and it's been like that for the past 5 years, and it's just going down here, down here, down here. They're crashing the society, even in Atlanta, where it's a have or have nots. totally trying to eliminate the middle class. So y'all need to be watching that and keeping up with that. And food prices are skyrocketing. And Kamala Harris said she's going to do something when she get in as president, but you already in office as vice president. So why haven't you and Biden done something about that while you have been in there? Why don't you do it right now? Why you in the office and you won't make the change? So now you got to go out the office and come back in it and make the goddamn change. And the border crisis is a goddamn mess. No, y'all need to really look at this. They all lie. I'm not saying that Trump don't lie. They catch him in lies. They catch her in lies. They catch them all in lies when you get to that level. But you're going to still have to decide which one overall and compare their track record and what they're saying they're going to do is going to be more beneficial for you and your family and your children. I don't feel safe with this administration at all. With these Democrats, and I'm really not loyal to them no more because I think about how I grew up like that and watching my grandmother in poverty and so many of my relatives in poverty, and they are loyal to this democratic system, and I don't see why. These people don't give a fuck about you. They use you for election to come to your church, and these dumbass black people sit there and jump and holler and shout because some politician or president or something came in there, a congressman, and you think you're fucking special, and you usually don't see them until it's a goddamn holiday where they give y'all ass them pack of peanut butter crackers and a goddamn certificate. Go down there at Zaxby's, goddamn it, with some fucking french fries and a fish basket with some of that special sauce sprinkled around it with some cheese and shit on it. That's the only time you see them motherfuckers, and y'all believe that you goddamn special in that Jesus shit. And white folks and other races use the church for politics, religion, politics, and ethnicity and fucking culture. You know, and uniting of their people, property, real estate, businesses, zoning, and looking out for the future generations of their children. You see what I'm saying? Not children, goddamn it, children. Leaving a legacy and establishing not just something for you and what you're going to make in this time, but actually establishing a generation after you've died. This is generational wealth. You see what I'm saying? They're not. Anyway, I'm not going too deep into that. Man, look, I'm not going to get into it right now. Like I said, I have to come back later. I don't know if y'all want to hear it, more about this Mariah Carey thing with her mom and shit, because she did that double goddamn sacrifice. But you know what? That's a Trinity relationship. So one supporting the other based on sacrifice and crime, and that oldest daughter, the one that died with her, was a scapegoat. See, I don't know if y'all remember, I think it was in the first reading or the second reading I did this. She kept showing me her arms with soles on the arm. Mariah Carey, it was open skin soles, sores. They didn't even have a scab on them. She was itching. She was scratching. They were itching. It wasn't all over her body. It was on both arms, like big red patches, like raw patches on Mariah Carey's sister arm. Then she started saying she was a junkie and a drug addict, and she was a little goddamn it girl, and that her mama did this shit to him and were pimping her out. And I'm wondering now, is that what she was telling me? Is that why she died? Is that why she physically died? Because that girl had a hard-ass life. I mean, she was born to be sacrificed and die. They used her. They used both of them as a sex portal and medium because both of them is full of spirits. And Mariah's psychic and an empath and full of spirits. They follow her. She can see in him. They try to treat her like a paranoid, schizophrenic, and emotionally fragile. I'm telling you, I see in the spirit. I keep getting Wendy Williams for some reason. They all know each other. They was all fucking the same folk. Do y'all have any updates on T-Boz and Scarface? Because they was involved with fucking somebody that knows somebody too, as well as connected to people with heavy drug and gang activity. She got a death spell on her, and he got one on him, and also for things he did, because I see some female dead people around him, as well as some dead homies. He got gang affiliations, Scarface. Some of them physically dead is standing up. Letting me see them right now. They got a hat on, like a baseball cap or something, but the symbol on it is also affiliated with a gang tie. I understand that. I'm not judging. Sometimes you do what you gotta do. He was kind of mobbed up. You know, a lot of people, from what I'm seeing, I don't know if this is true. I'm getting this. They were scared of Scarface because he was a boss, like a shot caller. And they know if he put his, because he got a little temper, but the thing is, he was very cool with it. He point his hand, you know, ask you, you owe him money, or think you finna punk him, or do some dirty shit to him. He wasn't with that loud talking rah-rah shit all the time. He just pointed finger, you. Okay, you know what? I'm going to deal with you. They knew what that meant because they started shaking because they know that them goddamn it, he was going to let them dogs out on that motherfucker. He looked like this nigga was kind of heavy-handed like that. I don't know if he still got that kind of pull, but Lord forgive me, I'm wrong. Y'all know that I'd like for y'all to put some straightening on me. Hey, babe, I just looked down. I can't look down at the chat while I'm talking because things come to me. I want to keep my mind cleared out. Why are they saying that Scarface was a kingpin and over a goddamn powerful gang wherever he from and where he was running that rep in his city? And I keep seeing drug trafficking and I see dices being thrown around like gambling games and bets and stuff. This Scarface was something else. He probably done calmed down right now, but if anybody can tell me why I'm getting this about this man, please let me know. And so back to and then T-Boz looked like somebody put a hit out on her. And what her name? Lisa Left Eye Lopez had something to do with it. They was in a spiritual fight. Looked like Lisa felt like T-Boz was attacking her or dealt with somebody. They were working roots on her. And also it tied to Pebbles. She hated Pebbles at one time. I wonder, did Lisa Left Eye and Pebbles fall out and talking about Clive with his undercover crawl dressing? Lisa, look, don't do this. Please don't do this to me. Don't do this to me today. Now see, Lisa is just right up the street from me. She can get up out of her grave. She has a straight line to my motherfucking house. Now see, Lisa, please don't start no shit. Please, y'all always like to get me in trouble because y'all come over here and you just say any kind of goddamn it thing. Now, you said she talking about Clive and she talking about, yeah, and your greasy, dirty ass motherfucking that nigga, that color struck ass nigga that you was fucking and around here sucking dicks for dick. Lisa, y'all just say anything. Said Pebbles' husband. What his name? What his name? He it's not Babyface, but him and Babyface was together in business. This black man, they was, what his name? He was real popular. Is it L.A. Reid? L.A. Reid, goddammit. She said L.A. Reid was a dirty motherfucker lined up with Pebbles and goddammit Clive and set her up and said L.A. Reid was a gangster as well, setting bitches up, putting hits out on bitches and motherfucking niggas in an undercover goddamn it sex ring and prop. Lisa, you're not finna do this to me. Left eye, goddamn it, and then, oh man, here come Dr. Saber raising his hand, talking about, and I second that motion. Dr. Saber, please don't. Now, you know Dr. Saber is a goddamn Sagittarius, so you know with him, whatever come up, come the fuck out. And all this shit and say, I know him, I know. Dr. Sabi, I'm not, y'all, look, I did not tell y'all that I wasn't going to stay on here that long. I did not know with Mariah Carey's sister and mama, Left Eye, oh, T-Bar, then I brought T-Bar. That's how she jumped in it. And she told me I hate that bitch. Says she don't like T-Bar and and she don't like Pebble ass, and said she used that religion and supposed to be. I think Pebble's a preacher now. I think she might not got out into trouble. She only got out there because she got fucked over, like she was fucking with niggas and playing that game and couldn't beat Clive and got tied up in her own motherfucking tricks, and they end up fucking her while she called herself fucking them because she was pretty and sucking LA dick. And Lisa, you know what? Lisa said Pebbles and L.A. Reid were in there on that powder talking about Pebbles out there on the balcony out here in Atlanta in that mansion beam me up, Scotty, like she up there in Star Trek, up there in the galaxy, purple moon, orange stars, and green clovers, naked and high than a motherfucker in there with L.A. Reid on that powder, and they're doing that group sex with men's and women. Lisa, please. Y'all be getting me in trouble because the stuff y'all, she said, I've been knowed about it. I've been knowed about it. Then Lisa talking about she done experimented and go both ways her goddamn self. They had them in there doing something, and Suge, dirty ass, he got the books and receipts said Suge got a lot of head shit on people. Like he done bought it or blackmail people. Said that's why they ain't killed Suge yet. Had nobody kill Suge because Suge so goddamn it slick. He got this shit. They don't know where all the ledgers at and the books at. He got, man, lawyers, doctors, entertainers and shit where they thought they were finna kill him. He said, yeah, well, Vanilla Ice, baby. Cause Vanilla Ice said he throw him over the balcony, hung him upside down to make him sign his rights. So, but I think Vanilla Ice trying to change that, but then she talking about he ain't shit because he stole that song Vanilla Ice from some niggas that he went and getting high with them. And Lisa. Ooh, Lisa, I mean, god damn it, I did not know this was gonna come out. I swear to you, big old wizard, and y'all just gonna say a few and talk about Nipsey Alter and shit and get back on talking about the movie The Fire Heartbeat. I gotta watch it. Oh yeah, Eric Scott, Vanilla Ice baby, Vanilla, yeah, say he's a thief. And Suge, she told me I really liked this Suge. I thought I loved this Suge, but then said, something in my heart got me hooked on you. Okay, she just brought up Michelle A. So he fucked her over goddamn Michelle A on goddamn excitement. Lisa, why are you showing? Why did you get up and come down here? You hungry? Look, the only way I can give you some, if they want to hear the rest of this, they gonna have to donate, man, so that I could order you some food, or you and Nip, and put it on the altar and shit. Cause y'all get along. Y'all both messy as fuck. Anything come up out y'all mouth is come out and shit. She told me, he wasn't finna get me like that. I had him on sprung. And I'm just like, but why you got to bring Michelle? She said, I like Michelle A. But I'm just saying, he fucked over her too. With Dre. Or he said that Dre named it Andrea. Lisa. Everybody know that's what's his name woman. What I just seen the man face is a white man said that Dre is his woman. What his name? He under contract with this white man. He been under contract with him for years. Damn, what his name? Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. What's your the ears got talking some clap. He said Dre, but said that he said everybody know that Jimmy Levine woman right there. Thank you, Chris. Left Eye, I didn't know that. I mean, that's the word on the street. I mean, she like, you know. And I, Left Eye, what is wrong with you? Can y'all tell me when it's Left Eye birthday? Because I'm wondering what is going on. Why? Or is there some kind of anniversary? Or I don't know if an album released right now at some point in time. Why is Left Eye doing this? Why? Okay, May, she's a goddamn Gemini. Just like my daddy and fucking Trump and motherfucking Kanye, goddamn it. See, so May, June, July, August. I'm sorry I missed your birthday, baby. You should have come. Boy, something else must be going on for her to do this, and then for her to bring up the older people strong in the game, like around her, like Pebbles, L.A. Reid, Suge, goddamn it, Dre, aka Andrea, goddamn. I mean, I wonder what something must be going on for her to say that. And she said, yeah, they got contracts on L.A. Reid. Pebbles had to divorce him and Bad got the game because she knew Clive was gonna tear that ass up. She wasn't gonna be able to beat Clive in no lawsuit. They got it jammed all the fuck up. Tell me they had dirty shit on L.A. Reid. And them contracts he had motherfucking women jammed up. And them contracts also dealing with extortion and fraud. He was extorting women and sexually exploiting them, and in contracts, bogus contracts, fraudulent contracts. Once he get what he want and use them, he really wasn't gonna take them nowhere, and jam them up, and they couldn't stand. But the people didn't have money to fight him. But she said this stuff is still in effect. I wonder, can y'all let me know? Cause y'all some nosy, messy motherfuckers. Very intelligent and shit. Y'all know how to look up shit better than me, goddammit. I mean, cause somebody done sent me a man that was on TED Talk said his daddy was either a aeronautical engineer or astronaut, and he was talking on the TED Talk. She said the 9-minute mark. Well, her daddy said it was chimpanzees up there in space, and showed him the chimpanzee with they goddamn it helmet on, sitting in the chair and shit. She did not tell it's some new ones up there, but this creeped me out because he probably know his daddy told me he ain't gonna tell. Them some of them chimps have gotten a brain transplant of men. You know what? Ooh, I don't. One of them just said, yeah, and I'm a tranny. They done took a nigger chimpanzee, put a female brain and central nervous system in him. He gets up with him some chimpanzee titties and then gave him an implant and walk around with him their pocketbook and have different color and match his shoes and outfit. You know what? This shit is why they wild as fuck today. They wilding like a motherfucker. I don't know why they're doing this. And for some reason, Left Eye is angry. Of course, she's angry about her death. She said she knew she was set up with voodoo and black magic and they sabotaged her career, but she mad at T-Boz. So it don't matter that she was born with sickle cell because everybody don't die from sickle cell. They have their days, and if they watch their diet and they juicing and their attitude and shit, you know, and they go in the hospital for, you know, whenever they got to go in and take care of themselves, they be okay. She has been in and out over the years, but also she's dealing with a lot of stress as well as black magic coming against her and her ex nigga. You know, the gangbanger and other shit she been involved in as well as magic. She got a spell on her too, all three of them. That's another trinity we got to watch their life. Cause of Pebbles and Clive and all them and them contracts they signed when they was little goddamn girls. They didn't know nothing. They was real young. And Pebbles, from what she's saying, Pebbles did take advantage of them. She still is mad at Pebbles now. And said Pebbles was all about that pimping. It's like, I'm going to do what I can to get what I want by any means. And I'm going to exploit these girls to do it. And said she pushed them, and never gave them much of anything. Pushed them to be stars, made them contracts, and then raped them. Said the royalties, the money, the ownership, all that is not where it was supposed to be. So she just fucking used them and didn't care nothing about them and said, yeah, but she paid for it. And so she still is dealing with some things behind that shit. I don't know what's wrong with Left Eye today, but I can understand knowing her situation and what happening. She said this stuff gonna backfire now. It's gonna backfire now. These things are gonna come out what these people have done. Hey, baby. And God damn. Back to Mariah Carey's sister, how why she was scratching her arm, why them soles up and down her arm like that. Literally, she was rotten from the inside out. But then they also telling me something was wrong with the mama mind. I wonder the mama had Alzheimer's or something was going on with the mama, and them curses backfired, and that sacrifice what she did to her daughter. That girl been fucked up. And they opened her up to people use her in her mouth and ass since she was a little goddamn it girl. And then I see this owl. It reminds me of Bohemian Grove, where these pedophile men, a mama sold them to her and had niggas round there to sell her in her mouth and ass. And she, oh my God, it hurt me last night because I was feeling it. There must have been, I'm hearing black tar heroin, cold tar heroin, something like that. She was a heroin addict, but it wasn't just the heroin. She also some kind of pill, or she might have drunk a little bit. She be out of her head, and they were selling her to men's. And niggas she was fucking with, men's and women's, was tied in this shit into higher upper leads. And she was on like expensive maybe cars or boat or something, being transported to these places where she said she was not always conscious. And she said, my head hurt, my head hurt. And she was on the ground. Somebody hit her in the head with a brick or something like that, was kicking her. Kicking her in the stomach, kicking her in the back, kicking her in her ass, kicking her. That's why y'all kicking. And then somebody said she a whore. Cause she a whore. And she a thieving, dick sucking whore on top of that. Bitch stole my motherfucking money, and like some niggas or somebody, a group of them were putting her up to do this shit. And it was like, oh, why y'all do her like that? Kick her. Fuck this junkie ass bitch. Sitting up here trying to steal from me. I trust this bitch. Let this bitch in my house. But I should have known she was nothing but a fucking whore and a goddamn thief. Then she was, oh, it's like I can't see. And I don't know why, but they would kick just every time they had to kick her, had like some kind of shoe. That ain't funny, Lord. But they kept kicking her in her asshole. Kicking her all around in her pussy on your lip. Just kick, just kicking this bitch all around in her ass. Cause they said, bitch, cause that's what you use to steal with, bitch. And hitting in the mouth like they're loosening her teeth is out or knocked her teeth. Yeah, that same smile, bitch, you smiled at me and told me that lie. Kicking her all around the ass and mouth. Like where you put dicks at, bitch, that won't finna kick you at, bitch. So you can't fucking do this to me or no fucking body else. Then she said, just start throwing up. Throwing up because her head, she had a head like she was convulsing, a season like. Oh my God. Oh boy. Hey, baby. Hey, King One. Hey, baby. She was so sick. Head fucked up on one side. And it was a group of them. It was a man and woman, but they look white for some reason. They also in the mob and sell dope and prostitute and shit. And had, bitch, you can't even do that right. You roguish thief and bitch. Kicking her. And she know not to fucking, go around telling the shit and shit. Cause I said, why you? She's a whore. She's a goddamn whore. And on top of that, she's a fucking thief. That's why I can't stand her motherfucker. Said she was stealing dope and money and was some nigga that was putting her up to, you know what? I didn't come on. Ooh, they showed their ass. I did not come on here. Everything she got, bracelets, jewelry, anything, she sell it. She suck it off, fuck it off. Well, you can have this. Bitch, I don't want that shit, bitch. And then where that you had, as soon as she gets something, it's hot. It's gone. And so the way she tried to deal with it, poor thing, I feel sorry for her. Because she didn't have a chance. When her mama gave birth to her, there was a demonic birth. Her mama had old certain children to put them in the industry to create. certain type of children's, you know. And that one right there, she was not going to be a star. She wasn't born for that. She know that now. And she knew what was coming. She couldn't get off of the shit. And the mama was undercover on some meds too, goddamn it. And the mama had some kind of brain problem or Alzheimer's or something. The mama couldn't really keep up with herself. The mama had some kind of ill. Both of them did. And they used that to run it in. But Mariah Carey said, y'all two bitches ain't finna get the best of me, goddamn it. I'm finna hit y'all with kill two birds, one stone, and Clyde was dead up in the middle of the shit. See, whew, you know what? I gotta get myself together, man. I gotta take a break over this because she done showed, T-Boss have showed her natural ass today. I can't believe, but she's mad. She's really still mad. And she's like, I didn't get justice. And the people that claim they love me and all this, and Suge got my stuff, and my mama supposed to handle this, and my family supposed to have my music out. They won't even do the right thing by me. She said they spent my money. You know, they won't even acknowledge me and award me, give me what I deserve. This halfway low class shit, and the way they acknowledge me. Said my baby. She said she was pregnant before. I don't know what happened to it, or did she have abortions or something? Oh boy, I'm waiting to see. You know what? I can't. I gotta take a break off of this. I did not know she was gonna do this and clown like this here. And Mariah's sister saying they both were sick, and said she would see visions and stuff and hear things, and see she's psychic too. But since her head was fucked up, they kicked her in the back of it, kicked her in the neck, kicked her all the way down. They kicked the back of her head, the back of her neck, the spine, go all the way down, like they were trying to paralyze this bitch. But they didn't want to do it. They just want to make this bitch so real so and fucked up just to whoop this bitch, whoop that trick, just to teach her. It didn't help because the baby's so fucked up. She was so fucked up and turned out. And the only way she relieve her pain is through drugs. I believe that's why I saw them open soles and scab and stuff. And she get to itching. She itching. She scratch them. And when she scratch them, she didn't want to do it, but it was itching so bad. And it was a compulsion. When she itched, she started scratching her arms. It was the inside of the arm. And then the skin come off and it just be pink. Like a scab that's pink, just raw, and then she couldn't really scratch it like she wanted to because it's hurt and raw. And then she take her something and she shooting in her feet, a pussy, wherever she get a good vein at, and poor thing. Look, so would y'all please, goddamn it, hit my cash app, make it clap, goddamn, because see, I want something for myself, goddammit now. Y'all don't believe me? You think I'm lying? We were talking about releasing that inner hole, but somebody put a comment, goddammit, and said they got an inner hole, but said she be escaping them and be sneaking out the house. Now, she didn't get into the details. I just seen that comment like an hour or so ago. How your hole sneak out and around you? I mean, it must be a part of you that really want to tap into that hole. All I'm saying is do it responsibly, bitch. Don't be out here letting these niggas play with you and these bitches play with you and don't use no protection and don't know their background and don't get their status and shit, even though they can still fool you and shit. Don't just be out here fucking people you don't know without using no goddamn protection and making sure that you in control of these goddamn situations. Not situations and goddamn situationships and all that you getting what the fuck you want. I'm not finna down no hole or clown no goddamn hole that's standing in vagina power now. It's a way to do this here thing. Y'all think I'm lying? It's on YouTube. I got the screenshot. It's about 3 or 4 holes. 3 or 4 black bitches, goddamn it, done got locked up down at Fulton County Jail. They are contractors, and they don't let they in a hole all the way out, goddammit. They in there fucking with inmates and dealing with cell phone, pot, pie, and pussy. Now, you know what? the past few days I've been craving a goddamn pot pie real bad, but you know I ain't ordered. Will y'all please goddamn it send me some lunch money or something, or lunch or something? Cause I want a pot pie too for my pussy, goddamn. They got you, that's the title. You think I'm fucking lying? It says cell phone, sex, and goddamn pot pie. So they got their goddamn again niggas pussy and pot pie down there. Got a contract with the city where they getting paid to come in there. I don't know if one of them got a goddamn it pot pie company, but she admitted that she went in one of them rooms, got the inmate, and got some good dick. Goddamn it, says she getting dick down in there in that chain, getting some pussy and head and get some pot pie. Goddamn it, I want me a pot pie today for lunch. Goddamn it. I like them chicken and I like the beef pot pie too. They really good. Them cheap kind. I don't really fuck with them no more, but they real good. You know what I'm talking about? Like them banquet them Swanson got them real tender and juicy goddamn it beef. She went there and got her some a good thick beef sausage and in there distributing pot pie pussy. I said, you know, I couldn't believe it says sex and pot pie. So yeah, them turkey pot pie be here. I ain't had one in years, goddamn it. I mean, help me out here. Because you know I want to feed my inner hole too, goddamn it. I mean, shit. I'm not finna go down there to the damn Fulton County jail, goddamn it, and volunteer and shit. Cause I'm not finna suck no inmate dick and then put some money on their books or help them get them some pot pie in that chain, go give me some pussy around the corner. See, they know where the cameras at, where they not at. Is 4 black bitches. One of them got some braids in her head and got them braided all around the side like some box braid, got a ponytail pulled up in the front of her head and got the rest of them hanging down with some different colors. And they all ghetto hoes. Now see, sometime to be the best hoe, you have to have that ghetto, that ATL ghetto in you to just feel comfortable, relief. Because you know, they teach you, y'all know that shit. They teach you to let that inner hoe out when you goddamn it. What about 9 months or goddamn 16 months? They got you one of them pampers on. Little bitch can't even halfway go to the pot yet, but they teach bend over, pop it, Shanisha. Get it, Shay. Throw that put, you know, they got them and they bending over, hunching and shaking the pamper, throwing they motherfucking ass around. They can't even goddamn go in there and sit on the goddamn pot. You see what I'm saying? So they encourage you down here. When you live, if you be in the hood and projects and shit, turn it on. Don't have that goddamn barbecue grill. They done got up there at Walgreens, goddamn for $3.99 with that damn charcoal briquette and laying out of the grill. Got the goddamn windows open with the door open so you can put the stereo on, put the speakers out on the porch or speakers in the window. While they out there barbecuing some rib and shit, they done went up there to the wholesale meat house and shit. They got they fucking stamp. And teach the little girl to shake it and throw it and all that shit. So, you know, you see, you can't have no hang-ups and guilt when you let your inner hoe out. Now, because these bitches here is a motherfucker. I wish I could talk to them and goddamn interview them. They young, too. They young hoes. But at the same time, they got sense enough. You see what I'm saying? Sense enough to make them some money. While they going in there fucking, they not charging the inmates because they just seeing dick they want and lining the nigga up to get the dick, but they companies, see, they bringing products and services in. I don't know if she got a food truck. I don't know what the fuck she got a contract with food, but you think Google it, go on YouTube right now. It's in Fulton County Jail. That's the title of it, because the news, I don't know if it was Channel 11 News or 2. I saw it on. I saved it. Goddamn it, so you could see that I just didn't make this shit up. I said, damn, you know what? That's why that pot pie been in my spirit. And we've been talking about letting that inner hoe out, goddammit. And these fucking bitches right here, now they doing it. They really letting it out and getting the state to pay them for their goddamn services and shit. Nah, I'm dead ass serious, Justo. I've been feeling it in my mouth. I want some gravy. And hell, I might just make me one, goddammit. Y'all donate so I can get me some lunch. Order to, make me my own crust and shit. Or get one of them nice flaky crusts and cook my own chicken and vegetable shit. I want one real bad now. You know what? It might not be me in my inner hole, 'cause I don't let her do nothing. You know, she been on restriction for years now, but don't that sound good, Millie? I want me a nice, I want to get me, a few of them, goddamn, so I have them in stock. Because these hoes that let their inner hoe out, they eat good. They don't have no apology for getting no dick, for getting their money. You know what I'm saying? See, that's a young hoe that I'm talking about got some sense. You see what I'm saying? And they gonna go, where's the dick at? A lot of this good young nigga dick is on lockdown. So see, they set themselves up for that. Could be some fine niggas in jail. You know, it's what a lot of them sometimes, but they be hemmed up in there. They might not even be guilty of no serious crime, might not even be no felon in there, but they have them in there. You know, you have to get up every day and work and make their bed and go in there and cook. So, a lot of them exercise and keep their body up and shit. So he feeling her, she feeling him. He know also she help make some things happen, get a nigga some money. Make sure that, I guess they was telling the bitch different menus and shit they want that they might not have in there. That food be nasty in jail. So, she's sneaking it in, bringing it in. I think that she might have had the nigga had a drug ring on the low. So they got Molly and shit in there. Pot, whatever you motherfucking want. Oh, and one of the bitches said she was bringing some paper strips in for a nigga that had some chemical on it. Well, they could sell the drugs on that. Man, they got a drug ring. They got a pot pie ring and a pussy ring going on in there, man. And them 4 bitches, but see, they wasn't bright with it. They weren't too bright, because now them fuckers done been arrested. They done let it get to them. See, they didn't, I don't know who told or found out. They got it going on in that motherfucker. Them some smart young bitches, goddamn it. Them hoes in them, went, goddamn it, corporate on that shit. You know how niggas is. People get jealous. Oh, you ain't gonna fuck me? I can't have no pussy and pot pie and no cell phone and have none of no fucking drug strip, bitch. To keep my eye. You know what? I'm gonna tell on this bitch. Because, see, I'm telling he think he bought something anyway. I'm finna tell. Because he getting it. And I can't fuck. A bitch get mad. You know how they do. I think it's 4 of them. But y'all go check it now. Come back and tell me is I'm fucking lying. But I'm gonna get off of him, try to get myself together. Y'all need to hook me up. Y'all want me to come back with this information. And y'all want me to have a goddamn good lunch. Tiffany and all y'all motherfuckers that love me and support me. Plus, I want to put some stuff on the altar for Nipsey and T-Boz. Because this shit is wild than a motherfucker. I was just going to stay on here about 5 to 10 minutes, say hello, tell you a little bit Mariah Carey sister had said, and go. Here they go with, all this fuck shit. Hit my cash up, make it clap. I told you I'm hungry. Now, I told y'all I done decide I want what these hoes be eating, goddammit. I want what them hoes want. So I'm going to see how y'all look out for me, goddammit, like I look out for y'all. Because the past few days, I've been coming up here every fucking day, passing a message in now. And it's been on my mind. I want to send that to y'all. But it's been on my mind. It's been in my stomach. I've been craving it real bad. And it's been in my mouth. Someone bake me one. I've been looking at them. And I said, I got to watch my weight. I got to lose some weight and shit. Well, shit, it ain't going to hurt. If I have a cheat day and whatever, just flush the next day or whatever. I've been wanting it. But I didn't know that there was that in a hole. They were there in a hole trying to ask me to feed her because she don't always like what I like. You see what I'm saying? So, y'all hit my cash app and make it clap, goddammit. If y'all love and support me, let me get myself together and I'll come back. I love you. I love y'all.